Do you have a title for the album yet?
Not yet.
No.
You want to help us?
I think it should be called "We're Back, Bitches."
Yeah, we're back, bitches.
So clear when you blush. That's how you know, you know, you know. And when we touch, that's when it shows, it shows, it shows. I'm feeling the rush.
We are here with our one rising artist of the month, Emblem3. Blast from the past, reunited, because about 10 years ago I used to interview these fellas backstage at the X Factor. You guys, it is so good to see your faces.
So good to see you. Oh my God.
How have you been?
Been really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a
Good.
crazy journey.
So this is a different one rising because they've been around for a minute, but they've taken a hiatus and have come back and are celebrating their 10-year anniversary. So what was the decision to make you guys come back? Like what was the conversation like?
It was my mom's 50th birthday, and I had a crazy mushroom trip in Washington.
Yes.
Nice.
And I had all of these like insane existential revelations. And it was just like I was at this turning point in my life, and I just realized, like there's such a God-given destiny woven within the fabric of the universe, opportunity, and we've just been, pretending that it's not there.
I reached out because I was feeling the same exact thing. And he was like, dude, I
It
just
was,
got
like,
back to
almost
town.
the same exact day.
Wow.
We both like hit each
Same-
other up.
like as if we pulled out our phones at the same moment to hit each other up. Yeah, he was like,
Literally.
that is crazy. I was
Wow.
just going to call you. What
And
are
we
you
hadn't
doing?"
talked in years,
Oh
so
my
it was like
gosh.
really. So it was like such a spontaneous, crazy
And I think you
synchronization.
literally hopped in your car and came over right
Oh,
then.
you
Yeah,
guys.
And we wrote
We
and started
freaking
writing that night.
Cracked a
You know
cold
what's
one,
crazy,
wrote a
though?
song.
You guys have always had such an incredible bond, and your fans are so dedicated. Your fans are gonna be so happy that you guys are back. Like that's something that like it was kind of one of those things where when you guys disappeared, it was sort of like, wait, this doesn't feel right. So I love that you guys had that moment together on that same day.
And then we had to convince Keaton.
Oh, and that's the tough part.
That's the tough. So I was
real.
in
We're
my own
still
world.
in the process of doing
Yeah,
that.
they're still trying to convince me. That's why I'm wearing my solo outfit.
We're all black.
No, I got into all kinds of stuff in the hiatus of, producing other artists and starting my own other band called The Social. That whole thing we went through was really crazy, and it was very emotional, and felt like it got cut short a little bit too soon.
Colors of the best sunset, that color California cause the coast is west. So tell me where you're at, in 20 seconds flat, we'll be top down, hands up, never looking back like go.
Do you feel like it was the craziness of X Factor and everything after that and being contracts and stuff like that that it caused sort of like stress between you guys as friends, as family?
Yes, absolutely. Just like immediately after the show, thrown into the most stressful, hectic situations you can imagine, and the industry is not kind to young folks.
It hurt our friendship, and
Right.
that is what has been repaired, and what has been like the main thing that's beautiful about now is that we got back together and we just started writing and started having fun together again.
But how beautiful that you guys came back together. You're making music, you're creating art, you're doing what you do best, and you guys kind of found each other in this moment. What would you guys say has been like the biggest lesson you've learned about yourselves in the last year that is kind of that you're bringing into this group now?
I feel like I've just like gotten a lot more confident over the past 10 years, realistically, and I think coming back into the band, knowing my own value and worth, and just being a more confident person
Right.
has been really beneficial.
I always felt like I struggled with writing and stuff in the band. Drew was like always the lyricist and had all that mastered, and I felt like during the hiatus without the band I was like, well, what do I do, and so it forced me to write a ton, and now I feel like I've gotten to a place where I can write an entire song myself and love it and feel
Yeah.
very excited and proud of it. So I feel like during the break that was the biggest blessing for me, is that I got to level up my writing skills and harness that craft even
That's
more.
Awesome.
Sure.
Drew, what did the mushrooms teach you?
Oh my God, where do I begin?
You know what I will say about
Um,
you, though? You've always been on such a, like, since I've known you, a self-discovery journey.
Absorbed.
No, no. I said self-discovery journey, which is, like, so admirable. Like, I've always known that about you.
I'm glad that you appreciate that.
I do.
Because life is a journey, and for me as an artist, that has always been my biggest goal, is to be as dynamic as possible and dive into the shadow as much as the light, and vice versa, so that you have more energy to draw from. And a lot of people don't necessarily understand that. And so when you find someone that admires the self-discovery journey and the shadow work and stuff like that, it's always refreshing.
Oh, I know the shadow work for sure. What do you guys think that you're gonna do different this time around then?
I think this time is about keeping our relationship strong and
Right.
Just having an open conversation, open communication, being transparent, especially with our team too. It's important that everyone's just communicating.
Right, and you guys were like kids then too, so
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
the maturing you've done.
I used to be a cocky little,
Nice. Yeah.
and I don't want to do that. I want to be
Used to be.
professional. I want to
There it is.
have
Nice.
peace, and I love this group. I love being together and playing shows, and there's magic when we're doing that, and it's special, and a lot of people care about it, and it's
Yes.
amazing.
Speaking of magic, your new song "Rush" is magic.
Thank you.
It's really
Are you
cool.
feeling the rush?
Feeling the rush?
Feeling the
Hardcore.
The sex so good that I won't forget it. Let the lipstick smear on my collarbone. Stain my show in the vodka soda right before you told me to take you home, and I can't get close enough even with you right here.
But I can really hear the maturity in the evolution of your guys' music in it. When I first listened to it, and now I've been kind of listening to it all day as you guys have been performing it, when I first listened to it, I was like, oh my God, it gives me like early 1975 vibes.
Oh, cool.
That was like really what I heard.
Yeah, that's-
Was that?
We were definitely pretty influenced by that.
That's the biggest compliment.
Yeah, so this one was like the second song I think that we wrote, coming back to writing music as a band again. And yeah, we're all like very influenced by I think alternative music, rock music. We were obviously branded very much as a boy band, and like I just yeah, I don't think like we ever really wanted that. We've always just had a huge appreciation and admiration for alternative and rock music.
Right.
and-
You guys play all the instruments.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do that, and
You look like a wedding band. Get those guitars out of there. Who's
that's
that?
what Simon Cowell said to us. He said we look like a wedding band.
And shave your beard.
Oh my God! Stop.
It's true.
No, was it?
We love that.
I know you care about all of this artistic integrity. Over there. I'm like, yeah, we do. What are you talking
That's
about?
classic.
That's the whole point.
What I love about you, every single time you come out, it's energy, it's fun, it's everything a band like you should be.
And you guys are working on a new album. So what can you tell us about the album coming out in the beginning of 2023?
It's gonna be really hard to choose all the songs for it.
So how
'cause
many songs you've written right now?
There's.
1,000.
It's like, where do you start?
Probably realistically like 20 songs.
We have over an album's worth ready to go.
Oh my
for
gosh.
the
This
top of
is probably
next
gonna
year.
be
Yeah,
like
2023
more
is
of like
gonna be
a warm up album
to
like
the other bigger.
massive
Yeah, we have
one.
so
Okay.
many.
And obviously it's going to have sort of rock vibes to it. What else can you tell us about this kind of new voice that you guys have found as Emblem3 2.0?
There's a lot of different flavors, and I mean it's kind of a mixed batch of feeling, and I think that that's probably one of the cornerstone identities of our band, is that there's like 3 different, humans and with different perspectives. And
That's one of the greatest things I think about this new writing process that we've been doing is like there's some songs that are clearly Drew vibes,
Right.
and there's some songs that are clearly West vibes or Keaton vibes, and that's super cool. We're just kind of letting that creative freedom happen and bringing that all to the project, and it's really awesome.
Do you have a title for the album yet?
Not yet. You want to help us?
I think it should be called We're Back, Bitches.
We're back, bitches.
I actually love that.
Yeah.
let's go.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
So I want to know, now that you guys are back and at it, what are 3 things on your Emblem3 bucket list that you want to accomplish in the next couple years? Let's say 2 to 3 years.
The album's a big one.
I want to win Album of the Year.
At
is
where? Which where? Just somewhere?
Just somewhere. like-
AMAs, VMAs.
AMAs,
You should just
VMAs,
Grammys.
you should just make him a
Billboard.
little award that says album.
Yeah, we'll
I
just
want
make
it
our
from
own.
Chelsea.
Next time I see you.
Nice, yeah.
No, okay. I like that though.
That's
I like the album of
adorable.
the year. It could be.
I would
any award
prefer
show.
that over a Grammy.
Aw.
Album of the
Yeah.
wait from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
Hey, I've seen you guys from the beginning. I know your evolution through and through.
Literally.
that's right.
My bucket list is to just have tour, get back playing festivals, and have like a really, really incredible and dynamic live show, and be performing at our highest capability, consistently all the time.
Yes. I love that. And lastly, what is your message to your fans? What do you want them to know about this comeback?
Oh,
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, first of all, just thank you so much for sticking around because it's been 10 years and a lot of ups and downs. And it's crazy that we're sitting here again in front of you and that we love you so, so much. And we're really excited to share this new music and hopefully see you all very, very soon.
You stole the words right out of my heart.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I have to
Aw.
say too, you guys do not age. Like you guys like look
And neither do
great.
you.
Look at
Yeah,
us.
You actually
Look at
look
us.
younger.
We're
Yeah.
young. Thanks guys. Look at us. Young
Exactly.
at heart, young in
Love
looks.
that.
Reunited. Emblem3, they're back. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging
Love you.
out.
Thank you
with
so
me. You're the
much.
best.
Love you.
Cheers. Hugs.
Yay.
Ow.
Get over here.
Everybody's being